3 questions correct, then they get a bonus. What is Germany's main port city? Josh, Akron.
Lisbon.
Incorrect. Is that you, James?
Yeah. Munich.
Incorrect. Time. Hamburg. April 22nd, 1970, the first Earth Day. Will.
San Francisco.
Incorrect. April 22nd, 1970, the first Earth Day saw more than 20 million people participating in demonstrations, teach-ins, parades, art exhibitions, and other events. The day was at least partly responsible for the creation of what agency of the federal government? Adam, Akron.
The Environmental Protection Agency.
Correct. Covering this part of your body should be a top priority since 50% of body heat escapes through it. Will Wilson.
Your head.
Correct. What are flowcharting a computer? You are flowcharting a computer program. What is the shape designated for a decision statement? Grace.
A rectangle.
Incorrect. Katie.
An arrow.
Incorrect. Will.
The circle.
Incorrect. Diamond or rhombus were the only acceptable answers. What is the name for a place where coins are legally made? Josh.
Mint.
Correct. It has a very thin coating of silver on the glass, permitting sunlight to pass. Josh.
A two-way mirror.
Incorrect. James.
A mirror.
Incorrect. It has a very thin coating of silver on the glass, permitting sunlight to pass through. From a brightly lit room, this mirror acts like an ordinary looking glass, but from a darkened area, it is transparent. What do we call this mirror? John.
A one-way mirror.
Correct. To which city did the U.S. government move in 1790? Josh, Akron.
New York.
Incorrect. Will Wilson.
Philadelphia.
Correct. What name is given to a dried plum? Josh, Akron.
A prune.
Correct. Bonus, Akron. What is the American version of this Latin proverb? Flamma fumo est proxima.
There's smoke, there's fire. Where there's smoke, there's fire.
Correct. The term American Indian has been used to describe the inhabitants of North America and South America before the arrival of white settlers from Europe. What term is gradually displacing American? Katie.
Native American.
Correct. Classify this god as either Greek, Roman, Egyptian, or Babylonian. Vulcan. Josh, Akron.
Babylonian.
Incorrect. Katie, Starpoint.
Egyptian.
Incorrect. Will Wilson.
Roman.
Correct. Bonus Wilson.
Yes.
According to an American patriotic song, what is the gem of the ocean? Give me something, guys.
The Navy.
Columbia. This type of computer authorization code was also the name of a popular 1960s game show. Can you name it? James?
Password.
Correct.
Bonus.
Bonus Starpoint. Which Italian painter was known as Il Divino, the Divine One? His private life was not saintly, for he is said to have used several lovers as models for his famous Madonnas.
Da Vinci.
Raphael. Elliot Spitzer also looks up to him. What are the 3 consecutive integers that add up to 12? John.
3, 4, and 5.
Correct. Which letter of the English alphabet is the only one to have more than one syllable? RJ.
W.
Correct. This invention came about when a scientist testing a radar tube in 1942 noticed Adam, Akron.
Television.
Incorrect. RJ Wilson.
X-ray.
Incorrect. This invention came about when a scientist testing a radar tube in 1942 noticed a candy bar melting in his pocket. There are now millions of these fast-cooking appliances. Name it. John.
Microwave.
Correct. The bases of a trapezoid measure 14 and 32. What is the measure of the median of the trapezoid? Adam, Akron.
25.
Incorrect. John.
18.
Incorrect. Will.
26.
23. A country for the year 2000 is the unofficial motto of some political party militants in which province of Canada? R.J. Wilson.
Quebec.
Correct. Which relative of Anne Frank returned to the attic? Will Wilson.
Otto Frank.
Correct. What number is not in the range of the function y equals the quantity 2x plus 1 divided by the quantity x minus 1?
Oh yeah, it's 1.
2. What is 12.5% of 32? John.
4.
Correct. Which explorer's claim eventually gave England its first foothold in the New World? Give me something, guys.
John Cabot.
Correct. What's the largest city in the Washington, D.C. area that used to belong to the District of Columbia? Katie.
Baltimore?
Incorrect. R.J.
Alexandria.
Correct. I'll name a famous person. You name the primary cause of their death. Actor James Dean. Will Wilson.
Automobile crash.
Correct. His manifesto was 35,000... Adam Akron.
Karl Marx.
Incorrect. His manifesto was 35,000 words long. He killed 7 and injured 23 people in 17 years. He also sent 16 explosive devices through the mail. Will Wilson.
The Unabomber.
Correct. Bonus Wilson. What sea lies to the east of Ho Chi Minh City?
Gulf of Tonkin.
South China Sea. Identify the quotes spoken by the following people, which are their sole entry in Bartlett's familiar quotation: Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. James.
Who's on first?
Correct. The principal food animal and beast of burden of the Lamps is... Josh.
The mule.
Incorrect. Time. Reindeer. Name the Roman who ordered Cicero's execution. Will Wilson.
Caesar.
Incorrect. Josh.
Augustus.
Incorrect. Katie, Starpoint.
Brutus?
Mark Antony. How many votes are required in the United Nations Security Council in order to veto an action? Will Wilson.
3.
Incorrect. Grace.
1.
Correct. Pocahontas saved the life of Captain John Smith. Name this other captain, Christopher Plummer's role in The Sound of Music. Grace.
Captain Von Trapp?
That is correct. It's a horrible question. During a rally which turned into a stone-throwing demonstration against Israeli soldiers in the Gaza Strip, hundreds of Palestinian protesters burned the flags of which 2 countries? Josh, Akron.
Israel and the United States.
Correct. Bonus Akron. What 3-letter term refers to the position of a ship as determined by the intersection of 2 or more lines of position?
GPS?
Fix. Which of these nutrients is most closely linked to cancer? Carbohydrate, fat, salt. R.J. Wilson.
Fat.
Correct. Which state's athletic commission voted... Time's up. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll find the scores. Scholastic poll on Hometown 1340 WLVL Lockport.